Thank you very much, GBS. Team Tickles ready to go against Team Liquid.
Yeah, Mickey, once he gets 6, I think there's a huge threat. Maybe even earlier, like the boots timing is really important for any Batrider matchup. You want to look out for that. And I think that's where you'll see Boom just pushing the wave and then going to jungle. You don't contest that. Nice setup.
Now Aaron's going to do it. Aaron's the spit. Good aggression from Liquid, gets the kill, and also top lane. Tofu, he'll put the fairy fire, but the poison touch is kept going there by Insania.
Going to outlane 1v1 the enemy core, especially if it's a melee guy.
Bottom lane, looking for Duracho. Foxy needs one more hit, but he's not going to be able to find it. And taking the tower hit, Foxy goes down. Tips coming out there. Duracho.
Oh, that would have been clutch.
That would have been. I mean, that was.
Yeah, this is a classic.
Oh, bottom. Celery getting aggressive here with the tombstone drop down. He'll be able to take down Zark. Some good moves here from the Undying. Celery. I mean, Icy's not. It's not a bad start at all. He's getting good farm.
Yeah, this is the problem with the push pulling and playing the lane this far up is, well, maybe you die for it.
Oh yeah, now we have the night time kicking in. This is the time that Ace and Tofu can get very aggro on this top lane. And actually poking towards Matu as well.
He has 2 points in arrow, which means he wants to prioritize farming a little bit more. And he doesn't consider that he needs to be the damage source for his team, which makes sense. You bat Razor.
Well, we're going to see Seto drop the tombstone down here, but he will be dead, and that tombstone gold will be fed.
That tombstone's worth almost as much as the kill. Rotation towards top. They do have the Night Stalker nighttime, but he doesn't have his ult.
Should have the means to heal Insania though. Razor's coming from Boom. Insania actually go for the CPX. That didn't stop it. There is Cookies in from Tofu.
I feel like Tickles is about to dive Razor here. They just have, yeah, they Night Stalker ult. This is a dive.
Is there going to be any backup for Matsu? There's a TP coming in from Boxy. But no, sorry. Boxy, he can just watch from the side. He's going to try and find the tombstone, but the Star Root comes out, keep the tombstone alive. Finally, it'll fall. Now the further backup comes in. Zymic turn up the arenas, drop down.
We're getting net worth. This is one of those interesting matchups where you think that the Razor should do very well against Night Stalker. Oh,
see Mickey.
Lasso.
Nice, good flame break back onto Ace. Ace onto the Firefly as well. Ace still alive, only just finally ticks out. Actually took damage on Mickey, and with the drag back on Tofu, they'll pick up the 2 of them. So Luke, Duracho and Boom watching from the high ground, but they haven't got any catch for Zion Mickey's. Those 2 are already out of there. See if they can get this set up on this air, and he might find himself a freebie as Celery.
That's looking pretty free.
Yeah, there's not much he can do as Undying. Maybe look for a deny to Roshan. But Roshan looks like he's got his interest. Do it.
Right. It's a bit of damage, which is nice, but yeah, he's already going for the wraparound play. It's daytime, there's no Night Stalker ult. Like, you're all of a sudden strong for like 3 minutes. Liquid's gonna pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Team Tickles are keeping their distance as well. They're thinking very carefully about how they approach this mid-tower defense. Mickey. In position, ready to charge in. He's going to see Duracho. He's going to start things off, grabbing the Kunkka straight back into the clutches of the rest of Liquid. Duracho will still get his combo though with the turret and the bow. He's still alive underneath this tower. They're desperately diving in to finish him off. Cookie able to top the talk of Duracho. He's actually able to walk away. He gets dragged into the midst of it. He gets out, stays alive. Zion's going to try for the TP out. Flame break to knock him back. It doesn't matter. The right click comes in from Boom. A beautiful hold there from Team Tickles in a situation that looked like it was after a disastrous start. The grabs there on the Kunkka, but they couldn't quite kill him, Jenkins.
Yeah, that was one of those situations that it should have gone the way of... Okay, maybe she's going back.
Okay, back in action. It looks like Liquid may be claiming some of the kills that they were hoping for earlier, as they do get Duracho there after, and Celery, after what was quite...
It's on this side of the map. They're not going to play to us. Hard for them to play into the tombstone as well.
An easy early rush here for them. I mean, now they've got Boom with the Esther, BKB and Aegis. It's going to be very hard to hold him back in action on the mid. They've already killed off Boxy, and very likely to find Insania as well. Graves only going to buy him a little bit of time. The X-Mark drags him back, not even needed, dies before, so Ace punches him down the matchup. Are you sort of on the side where Razor actually can be that late game beast to stand toe-to-toe with the cause?
You know, my opinion is like, oh damn, deny the haste rune in the base.
He's going to try with a setup. See if they can get him this time. Yeah, spear hits. It's a nice one. Gets him speared far away from the rest of his team. So Duracho cannot be saved. This time they kill the Kunkka. They're going to go for more, but Team TICKLES, they're actually going to try and stand their ground. Boom pops the BKB. Ace flies in from the side, straight up to Zai. Zai's used the arena, but it's not been able to set up for anything. As Liquid, they're having a run. Ace and Boom continues looking for the chase down onto Mickey.
Ace has his BKB. This is a really good fight.
Yeah, I mean, the Grave's going to come out onto Mickey. The Red Room is going to be there with a pushback just in time to stop the TP out. Ace still frontlining this one with the BKB, cooking away from the static link. Matu's got to back off, used his own BKB, but he cannot fight under it as he starts to fall too low. Team TICKLES, I mean, they were perfectly prepared there for Liquid to come up to the high ground. Zai very confidently goes for the team fight, but Boom knows how strong he is. With the BKB and the Aegis, it was always going to be potential to make moves with the Aegis still residing on Boom. You see, Boom, he's straight to the jungle. Very aggressive positioning here from Boom. I mean, he feels that the team can get there in time to back him up, and he may just be right, because Team TICKLES, they're closing in from the side. Boom, he's going to be able to step back, turn around, get a few raises in onto Matuma. The Grave comes out, but Matu is in trouble. They pop Boom the once, but Matu will surely die here. Celery comes in with a final punch to take out the Razor. Tofu, TP out, won't be successful as Box is able to hit him with the arrow. But Liquid, they lose a couple of heroes there. I mean, again, we saw sort of the attention drawn towards the Kunkka before
they've already farmed it. They pushed the wave in, so they have nothing left to do there. May as well just go and hunt. They feel strong right now.
And they've got Nighttime ready to summon as well.
They're playing into a bunch of BKBs, though. This is not the easiest fight.
See Mickey. He's holding on to his BKB for now. See if he gets forced to use it here. And he's going to pop it now. Use the time to lock down the Night Stalker. The arena comes out. BKB's already up for Duracho. Ace, he's able to get up with the BKB. Flies over the relay with the BKB. He's back to safety now. Swoops over what's in Stadium. Stadium tries for the TP out, but the cookie's there. Again, Team TICKLES taking these fights favorably. They don't have to change it.
I would wager, though, that I don't think you can spear out of lasso. I don't think that works.
No, I don't think it pushes them out of the lasso, but I think if it would spear and hit a thing behind it, it would still stun. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Wait, is Mr. Obsman showing us because it did actually stun him? I don't think it did.
I don't know. What does the Obs think? Would it have hit the Night Stalker if he wasn't in a lasso, basically?
Just draw on the map your answer on Obsman. No. Okay, yeah, going on Insania first. Ace has his BKB.
Ace is just chilling.
Oh yeah, I don't.
It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, that's he dies and his curry. They've sort of had a few too many fights where they've tried to go all in and it's not gone great. They've got to be so careful how they decide to start their action. They're going to try and catch them off guard with the smoke.
Damn, they're going for the full wraparound. It looks like they're going to find Duracho here, though, on the way.
If he's quick with the BKB and an ult, then so the whole effort's put to waste.
I mean, 3,000 HP, Assault Cuirass, like, this boy is tanky.
He's huge.
Radiant are scanning.
Dude, I love the patience here. This is cool.
Boom's already found the action. He stepped in with the BKB over to the side. They'll move the BKB and stay on top of it. Boom's going to go up the TP out, but the lasso's there to cancel it. Boom dragged to the side. They'll come over the solar kill. It's not enough to keep Boom alive. Boom goes down. Kiss is coming in, and the BKB's about to wear off for Liquid, so Liquid's got a split. Zai, arena down, locks out Celery and Tofu. Hasn't quite got the damage to kill Celery straight up, though, and Ace is there ready to turn things around on the Zai. Zai, he can't finish Celery off. Zai goes down. Mickey commits with a flame break over towards Tofu. Tofu will tick out, but Mickey, he's got no backup. 3 heroes already dead on Liquid. Mickey's going to be shot to follow. Save to be sent for Box. He jumps into his own demise. A team wipe. As again, despite Liquid's best efforts to really try and find a favourable fight, it goes worse than all the work they've had so far. This time, everybody dies.
You know, I can see why they fully committed to that fight, though, and why everybody dies despite it looking so good at the start. It's like because it looks so good that they hard committed to it, right? Because it's like, okay, this is, like, we're killing Boom first because we did this beautiful wraparound play. If this fight is want to fight. So it's not like one of those things where, like, if you're losing, you fight when they want to farm, or you farm when they want to fight. Both teams want to fight.
Mickey. Lizards. He will get Tofu here. See if he can do anything about it. He has got a BKB available. But no TP, and heavy physical hits coming in from Ace and Dracho, of course, with the AC. BKB comes to an end. Ace thinking about chasing up to the high ground with Matsu and Insania are by Mickey's side. BKB is committed. Dracho is ready with the lockdown. X-Mark setup is there. Gets Mickey caught back in the combo. A great catch from Dracho, and a quick pause from Ace.
Oh, no.
A mega lag. What do you think clarifies as a mega lag?
I believe...
Oh, there we go. We got the number. 1,000 ping.
All right.
That's quite a lot of ping. What is that?
You asked. I think he was drinking a Red Bull.
No, I mean the ping. 1,000 ping.
1,000 ping.
Is what, 10 seconds?
It's 1,000 seconds.
No, it's 1 second.
It's 1,000.
How many pings in a second?
60, because there's 60 frames per second.
What? No, no, shut up. Anyway, games continue.
1,000 MS is 1 second.
It's 1 second, yeah. That's not that bad.
It's not that
playable.
bad. The average human reaction time is about 250 milliseconds. For a gamer, it's probably closer to 200.
Thanks for kind
maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit better. You won't find somebody with like 150 milliseconds reaction time. So if you think like 100 ping to whatever server is bad, well, you're already playing on like 100 to 200 ping.
What pro player has the best reaction time?
It's the best reaction time.
Can you see, like, anyone that comes to mind that you've seen do sort of like lightning reactions that you're like,
honestly,
that dude,
it's like Zaire Sumail.
Yeah. Well, here we have some action talking about Zai. They will get the startup onto Duracho. This time they'll be able to take him out. BKB committed by Zai, but Boom's hitting hard. Zai's got to back off in. Just out.
I love this.
Zai stepping away. It's going to work. Max Paco underneath the tower. Brave comes
late
to an
game
end.
menace, not in the sense that you're really doing a ton of damage, but it's more that like the enemy team has to commit so many resources to kill you, and you're constantly life-stealing to full HP because you have this reduced cooldown on God's Rebuke. You're just, and also the crit damage, possibly at 25.
Now let's see if Liquid can catch them off guard this time. They're in with the smoke. Team Tickles have the ward set up. Celery's going to tag the arrow. He's going to tag the arrow to start the fight here. He'll be the first to fall. They've got the torrent out in return. They're looking for Mickey, but now Mickey with the BKB will step to the side. Ace tries to get us off of Insania, but Matsu's there to cover Insania and push Ace back off him. Boom. Been speared to the tree for now. Zai trying to quit with the BKB, and they've got enough damage to burn down Boom. The last support they do. They bring down Boom. The big SF has been taken out. Duracho tries with the BKB TP. He's not going to make it.
Yeah, that's... It also, like, it allows them... I like that they move away from the tombstone. They don't try to kill it on the high ground. They just split the fight. They're just like, no, we're just not going to fight around that. We killed Celery. Let's just dodge the tombstone and fight elsewhere. But, man, like... I mean, I know it's probably Insania making these calls, but just because I can't say for sure, whoever's making the calls to do these smokes is, like, 100% winning Liquid the game right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you could tell the Team Tickles were not expecting that angle at all.
No, which, that goes to show how good of a smoke it was, because for the previous moves, it has been Team Tickles having a pretty good read of exactly what was coming for them. That time round wasn't the case. Zai, arena down, he's been able to trap Celery. They're going to be able to keep pushing on, pick up another undying kill. And they'll take out the mid-set racks. Mickey trying to see if he can get a bit of a cheeky grab onto Ace, but Ace will slide his way back to base. They'll swing round to the bottom. And off the back of what's been a mid-game where Liquid were falling behind in the gold, that one smoke has just blown open the game completely. Mid-bracks are gone. They're going to be able to take this bottom set as well. Huge damage done to Tickles. See? If they could do anything with that, they can force
back
this
there too. The BKB usage, the force staffing out. Like, that's just such a disciplined play. Man, Liquid is looking scary, man.
Yeah, to sort of pull things back after a rough start here in this game. Jump forward from Zai. He's got Arena in 10 seconds. No BKB for 25. An awkward jump forward there from Zai. Won't get punished.
Yeah, that's 6 stacks on Duraccio. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
That's a bit of a rough time for Zai to take the fight, because Roshan is at the ready. Tickles are going to head over to the pit. Liquid, they'll smoke up. Zai does have a buyback. Do you buy back on the Mars here to try and contest it?
I think so. I think the reason that he's playing like that is because he has the buyback. Although it's
not doing it
so quickly.
It's going to... It's just, yeah, the buyback comes in, but it's too late. Did he great? Did pick it up? Mickey was able to get in to get the axe and the cheese. Hesitation from Team Tickles, and they leave the axe looks at the cheese on the ground. Mickey's able to jump, but he gets both of them. See how the remainder of this fight plays off, and sides him with the BKB on top of base. Boom, go for the BKB TPI. He'll make it out of there, but I don't think the rest of Team Tickles are getting home safely. As Dracho left behind, Severy able to somehow hide in the pit and TP out. They won't find him. Tofu also TPing out about 1% HP. Actually manages to get away.
Blink. Yeah, that is an empty, a very sad empty slot.
Time to buy a raindrop. So at least, you know, look 6 slide.
Yeah, for sure. Or a branch. Extra tankiness, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, Zai's God's Rebuke is a 4.9-second cooldown.
And a lot of damage.
3.5 seconds slow.
And a lot of heals. There we go, they're going to go for the jump and they're trying to get it Stadia out first. They're able to do so. They keep him on the side, they take him down. Zai turns for the arenas, caught Tofu. Tofu's able to cookie his way out the side. Matu staying on target with a full BKB and link onto Boom. Boom's ready to now look to turn him with Ace also staying on top of Matu. Matu might be in trouble, pushed back by the Requiem. Tofu ends up dying to the lightning storm surrounding Matu. And in fact, Boom, he will look to try and stand with the heals for Satanic, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Ace and Dracho have found Mickey. But Matu still stands strong, still has the cheese. Moonlight Shadow used to get Zion to further position as he jumps forward, gets the angle to pin back Dracho. As the BKB on cooldown, Dracho trying his best to toggle all the way back to base. And the E-Blade's in to slow him down. Dracho falls. He's got his buyback ready, but Celery and Boom out for a full minute. As Boom short 1200 gold of a buyback, Celery hits still on cooldown. Liquid, they may not have Mickey, but the 4 of them left alive can easily continue to push on.
Radiant structure.
See what they can do here to hold.
Oh, nice. That doesn't work, I guess. All right.
See if they can find Matu's. Matu still seems pretty unfazed here by the hits of Team Tickles. Now they'll look to jump. Put back with a blast into the boat. Little shred as well. Fully pushing down Matu, but the grave comes out. Matu's going to be able to turn. 5 seconds till the BKB's up. As Matu, can they finish him in time? Ace trying to defend the torrent attack. They do. They bring Matu down, but they lose Ace through. Ace will buy back. Dracho able to dodge the arrow. Ace ends up tanking it to the face. Spear from Zai keeps Dracho outside of the fountain. He's not letting him run back to the safety of his fountain. Zai picks up another triple kill for him. He's ready to dive in as well. Ultra kill, and Zai smashes Ace out of the game. GG is called as Liquid will take this game 1.
Radiant's middle tower.
This scares me to see Dota played at this high of a level, because I feel like it's better for Liquid, for themselves, for Liquid fans.
The OD panel seemed pretty excited for it. Seems like a good game. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under
Doesn't exactly
attack.
have the mana regen to work with yet, though. Ooh, that's a big stack.
We go finally first blood to this mid lane has sort of been left for now. See Mickey is going to make the first move top. Wants to try and target Ace before he hits the 6. Set up bashes and slows into the blade.
Mickey also wants to sit versus an OD.
No.
This isn't good. In fact, almost. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Okay.
Good grab back with a glimpse there from Tofu. They'll get Boxy. As Boom has got enough damage, but he certainly does. With that Astral, that'll do it. He doesn't need to look at that anymore, as Boxy will pop. Double kill for Boom.
Absolutely. As Zai at this point. Oh, Boom with a rotation. This is really nice.
Yeah. Boom, he's starting to hit his stride. It doesn't have enough mana for the hammer, but looks like it won't be needed. Zai taken out. The killing spree, they've got to have something in store for this OD. Boom could get out of control.
Does he miss it? He doesn't even try. He realized that the bulldoze was on.
Gonna get his HP bar, probably not. It wasn't a lot. Nice little glimpse onto Mickey, just sort of like...
It was like 915, the 2 bars is 250 each. It did like 350 damage.
That was generous.
Yeah.
Celery. We'll die
This
here.
game right now.
Yeah.
Even against Juggernaut, I know Jug has spin, he has Almay, he has ways of being immune to OD's damage, but if you get caught off guard by OD spells...
Zai.
Oh no.
He's not going to expect Boom at all to be here. They don't even need the sanity. A couple of hits will do it.
He has the levels to kill the Timber. So I think this is definitely the the play for Liquid to take lane out.
We're going to see a fight come out in the mid lane, but 6 has been hit from Topaz. He'll put down the Static Storm. They do lose Boom. The Static Storm damage not enough to kill off Mickey. As Matcha with the Blade Fury heads up to the high ground, takes out Celery. Liquid, they're going to look to try and push on, find more. They're going to charge over the Topaz. The Ravage comes in from Ace onto the 4 of them. They're damaged though. They're trying to get Mickey. They will find him with Dracho turning up as well. Matcha commits him with the Omni Slash to the Blade Fury. And Cookie onto the 2 of them as well. Ace is able to keep himself alive with the Hood of Defiance. Dracho also surviving for now. Boxy still looking to poke a bit more. Actually able to take a nice kill there with the spear. Tries for the TP out, but the damage from Dracho is too
Tower, but because Liquid was able to take this, they're going from a top. I mean, that's a hard kill.
Goes out every time. Tofu with a glimpse. Will find the setup onto Instania. So Dracho will still get some glory out of this. Mickey's charging in onto Tofu. He wants to get the trade on the Disruptor. He'll do so. And Dracho doesn't want to mess with him, but Mickey's not going to give him the option to run immediately as he goes in with the ultimate. They have the ultimate, Static Storm, and Sanity's Ravage. It's all there. Ooh.
This death actually
More
doesn't
lag.
matter. This death
More lag.
actually doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
these guys,
They've got to get there.
their internet situation is not looking good.
They have a lot of ping.
If there's an internet company out there, you can get a team for very cheap. All you need to do...
What do you mean very
because
cheap?
all you need to do is send them some good internet. They can download
They'll
that.
be like, yeah, sure. What more could you ask me in position for?
Yeah, that's all you
It's
need.
a pretty impactful ultimate.
Absolutely, yeah. That's all you need.
Are fortified.
Ours is actually pretty decent support.
We're going to try and start things. Static Storm will stop the threat of the arena coming into play. Ravage and Sanity's dropped down as they blow up Zion Boxy. Insania is trying to hide in the trees, but Team Tickles, they're hot on him. Celery.
Dyer's top
See if he can
tower
close
is
the
under
gap
attack.
here. And they
Radiant's
found him.
middle tower is
They
under
certainly
attack.
can.
Dyer's
Even Dracho, he's not even going to look at it. He's going to leave it for
So
Boom.
the BKB just makes it so that you feel borderline immortal.
Good Roche timing again here. We saw last game, I believe, as well. It was around the 16-17 minute mark. The Team Tickles sees the opportunity to take a quick Roche. Do so again now. Aegis into the hands of Boom. Top lane and Stadia dragged back. Lizard spit. Another kill here to act.
They would have vision of them, potentially be able to make a smoke play, maybe even with the Aegis being in their hands. If you get the right play on somebody, you can... Still.
Actually, Boxy was trying to push out the top wave, but Boom was ready and waiting to take these tier 2 towers. And Liquid, they might still sort of want to get more farm on Matu before they really get involved.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Boxy, yeah, he'll be left alone here. They're not bringing any further efforts into this defense. Boxy goes down. Team Tickles can keep the push going on this set against the BKB usage of Mickey. The kisses from Insania, they're no longer there to worry about. Back on with the push. Tickles to hang on to the rack side. Dragged back. Astral, Boom's ready with the setup. Combo with the spear, just clip it. Boxy able to poke Boom to stop the meteor hammer combo. Mickey charges back over the race, but there's the goal with the Ravage. The Sanity's crashing down onto Zai. Zai's out of action for 40 seconds. No chance for a buyback.
Is under attack.
As Liquid, they're going to have to defend 4 versus 5. Matu's here, but the Omni Slash has already been used. There's still an Aegis on Boom. Team Tickles still with plenty of resources to push on with. Mickey trying to charge out and clear the mid lane, but he's going to get dragged back by the glimpse. It's 20 minutes in, and Tickles, they're going to get this racked. Liquid, they can't do
A fake defense, like they just wanted
good. They
to...
lost the racks.
Well, to start, right?
Okay.
But because they back off on Team Tickles, and they just heal up and they go back in.
Glimpse. I mean, Tickles, now they're getting that ball rolling. Now we're getting to the point where it is very much like the lead and the sort of the stride Team Tickles were hitting in game 1. And you've got to sort of ask yourself, how are Liquid going to turn this one around?
Yeah, so the gold lead is not as big, but it's earlier, and they've been 5-manning, so the gold lead would be more if they were farming, but they're waxing.
Zai's in trouble. Drive back into the Static Storm. The damage coming out this stage, just a crit to Duracio, the hard hits of the orbs of Boom. Is this going to be another set of racks? 2 sets of racks in 22 minutes in. Matu's trying his best with the rat, hitting onto the tier 3 down bottom, but he's obviously not going to do it nearly as fast as the full team of Team Tickles. 22 minutes in, 2 sets of racks taken, and it looks like Team Tickles aren't going anywhere. They're going to keep pushing on.
Yeah, they are. They're forcing Matamba back. I mean, Matamba's still just trading. He's just trying to rack.
He's going to get a range racks, but then he's losing tier 4s.
fall.
See if Team Tickles, what are they going to do? They know that Zai's back up. With Zai coming back in, they will start to back off. Charge over, it's going to catch Draccio. Okay. Maybe a bit of a bait, as Mickey has to put the BKB and head back. See Matsu, Blade Fury to avoid being glimpsed back to the bottom lane and out of the fight. Draccio's coming in with the BKB, the arena's been dropped. Jump over Mickey, but Mickey's going to go back over with the charge. Has been able to do enough damage to bring Ace very low, but Ace with the kick still alive. Return, Sanity's ravage from Ace. Comes down, catches the three of them. As Team Tickles, they'll look to continue the cleanup. Matsu goes down, Mickey as well. Zai trying his best to fight back the three of Team Tickles, but Draccio chases down Insania. The hammer comes crashing down onto Zai. Everything comes crashing down for Liquid, as GG is called a 23-minute victory here from Team Tickles, as this time there's no messing around. They lead very early in this match and they close it up so well. We've seen so many teams that feel in the lead in the position that Tickles have been, but not with the confidence to... Thank you very much, TVS. The deciding game 3 now between Team Tickles and Team Liquid.
Going all the way around. Dude, this is like a next level smoke. Who expects this? Who expects this? You're never gonna think this is coming.
Someone's gonna die.
I mean,
you say you don't...
Down keeps people inside of it. Shrapnel's a circle. Perfect synergy right there. But he will probably have a couple of points of pass. So maybe 2-1-2. Or sorry, 2-2-1.
Boxy and Zai able to get close and personal here to Draccio as they come over the cookie. And they will be able to take him down.
Is under attack.
Boxy will fall, but force a trade that steady pretty much. 24 for 3, 23 for 2. They're keeping the matchup close. Bottom lane, Zai is in trouble here as Draccio is able to shoot him down, and now Boxy also has to be cautious. A few balls also go down to Draccio as he cleans those up close to the tower. Zai just slightly caught out of position there. Celery able to control him with the combo. At the same time, top lane, they bring down Matsu. Bottom, Celery's got the combo ready to go again. Snowball in,
of course, because he just has two abilities that don't do anything until now.
Now it's scary.
But you do have 2 nukers, and so you can still always get kills just by like chain nuking people.
On bottom, Boxy's already used the cookie, so they know they can trap him in with the shards. Controls there with the snowball. It's going to be another kill here for Draccio.
So you play with the shrapnel for the laning phase, and then all of his abilities scale to be a lot better at level 2, or at least his Q and his W.
I'm interested. I mean, what do you imagine the build's going to be? It's going. Oh, actually, top lane, hold that thought as Boom's coming in with a move. Matsu in trouble here. They'll get him. We're seeing these storms nowadays. Very good at the quick TP. As soon as they hit 6, they look for action, and a very easy bit of action he finds up top. Celery, nice dodge of the cookie as he heads into the snowball. Tries to push him back with the shards, but he will still be caught down as Mickey.
Lane pressure / farming build. You can't really farm the stacks, but you can farm jungle camps a lot quicker.
Mickey. He's hunting Tofu. And double damage coming into play. Tofu's going to glimpse him back. Extra TPs are coming in. See the diver is Ace. He's moving into the Tumberman. Ace, one more hit. Can he get it? He can. Turns with the point. He's just taken out Matsu again. Matsu, as soon as he was back in the game, comes to mid, ends up dying. Ace goes down, but they lose Mickey as well. Liquid losing both.
Then Boom TP's in, and he distracts Mickey for long enough that Ace can actually finish off Matumba. And then in that distracting, like,
there we go. There's a little bit of a dead Beastmaster here with the damage that Draccio can do.
Mickey is TPing. He should be able to follow kill on Cyber, surely.
Yeah, he will. With Boxy having the backup, jumps in with a cookie, they may even be able to find Celery as well. Another Remnant to close the gap over the shard. Sleight of Fist comes in. Mickey with the cleanup.
Back for his Ember earlier, but at this point, you know, Luna needs it.
For the 8-minute rune. And boy, it is a haste boom. He's able to bottle it. He's able to get away with the Bull Lightning. Matthew tries to come in onto him with the Lucid Beam. Won't have the damage. Celery and Tofu, they're going for a second, but at the back of the base as they swing across. 1-4 on the supports. Matthew, Snowball's going to be coming in his way. Matthew also goes down. Celery and Ace will die to Mickey.
But I think we'll see here how easy this hero is to kill. And then on the other side, you have a Zai Beastmaster who's free farming.
Radiant's bottom.
No. My little boy. He's dead.
A lot of this early stage, right, when the sniper doesn't have any means of protection to keep him safe.
Yeah, like when you eventually can get to the late game where you have, well, they go for a counter smoke.
I think they're going to get him as well, Zai. Quick loads upon by Boom. A turn with the roar onto the Disruptor, but it won't save his life. Mindset of Tofu, Mickey returns. Mickey is coming in onto Tofu. The glimpse and the punch will tear him back away from the Disruptors. Tofu is able to walk out. Boom might be in trouble though still. Low in the mana, just enough to break away from the cookie setup from Boxy. Quick chase with the remnants. We'll see Celery go for the TP out. He'll make it out of there. Tofu did end up going down, and so did Boom. Again, Mickey.
Top tower is under
He's been the sacrificial lamb for this early game.
Oh, there we go. They start things off with the static storm. Do they have the damage to take down Mickey through it? They don't by the spit. Zai's able to cut over the rules. Straight up the Duraccio. Celery falling low. He had to back off. They lose the sniper. They lose the Disruptor. Celery also going to be taken down. Here's the beam. Comes out. Signing up.
Tough kill. Really tough kill.
He's got Boxy down bad as well. Cookie comes in. Boom. Be a little cautious now. And if he died, the slide fist comes in. Mickey's there on the catch on the side. He's just picked up Godlike.
All right.
12 minutes in. Godlike on the Ember.
Radiant's
Okay.
The push coming in now from Liquid as well. Onto the tier 1. Matu's ready to turn up. Mickey, he wants more. He's still got this DD rune going. He's got full mana. Full HP pretty much to play with. He's going. Oh no!
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh man, he doesn't. He's just like, yeah, that went as expected. That's a sniper. I mean,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
oh my god, it's getting. I mean, it's only 3K, but just sort of the emotional.
Like that much of a Roshing lineup. It's like it's just the Tusk, right? Just because you have max to disable him, it needs to be a Searing Chains into Roar.
Yeah, quick and easy pick off here for Boom. Especially with Ace. Helping out.
Days is over, Mortimer.
That's sad. Sometimes you just want to D-ward.
Insania. He knows what's just happened there. And he still stays in the neighborhood. And this could be a second one, or maybe not. Static Storm's going to get thrown down. They're leading onto Insania, but Zai's him with the roll onto Ace. Ace falls. Mickey has the BKB, good to go. Boom, he's got the last bit of mana to get out. Cooking forward onto Mickey. One more slide, he'll do it. He just runs him down with the Flame Guard. That's the Aegis Guard.
Oh, they're killing the wave so he can hit the chains.
And it's going to be an easy chain.
Yeah, that was
towards the mid lane. Liquid was able to turn up.
Radiant's
3 down.
middle tower has fallen.
great from Zai also being in position. Like his team was there. That one's rough.
Zai's going to get dragged back in, but Liquid, they're still happy to take this fight. The chains into the kisses come into play. 2 more kills for Liquid once more. Happily sacrificing one member. As have a big zip come through from Boom. He's a little low on the mana himself, so he'll have to back up and reset. Matu really wants to try and finish up this barracks. Dracho, he's standing in the fire at the Black Dragon. He's got to be careful. Sleight of Fist nearly kills him. Remnant not quite able to reach it.
He was slowed because of the headshot proc, so he couldn't use the Remnant in. I see exactly what he was trying to have Remnant and then have Remnant out.
Ace is chasing.
So funny.
Looking for me?
See what they can take it. Away from Liquid, or if Mickey is going to be able to come back in on this. Mickey doesn't want to return to the fight. He'll step back. They'll let...
Even when he's standing in fire.
Oh, Tofu. And you're going to have TPs coming in, and the TPs will continue. Tofu's going to turn, drop the static shot, but the flame guard's already out. He's blocking a fair bit of damage. Mickey with the BKB. He's going to turn with the slide chains over towards the sniper. Dracho has his own BKB ready to pop, so he'll stand.
Radiant's top tower has Radiant are scanning.
They won't want to... Yeah, they won't take the courier. They want to keep themselves hidden. Scans come out. They know that Liquid's up here.
Given.
Here we go. Starting up the action, they look for a clean target. Red's going to sit straight over the back, but he's caught out by the chains of the roll. Boom! Sits straight into his death. He will buy back to try and swing this fight back in the favor of Team Tickle. Stracho goes to the BKB TP out, but the physical damage is too much. They've lost the carry sniper, and they're going to lose more by looks of it. Slight change from Mickey, catches out Ace. As they take out the 3 cores, the buyback from Boom, not able to do anything to turn it around. They're now without Duracho and Ace. No buyback on the 2 of them. Liquid will have the space to take this mid racks, and maybe even more. The bottom racks is also exposed. Boom's trying to cut the waves, but of course the wave already coming in on the mid. They'll keep this push going, Liquid.
Structures are fortified.
Dracho back up in 10. Boom. He's going to start things.
Here now.
So Boxy, but Boxy is actually going to lift. Celery really wants the kill. He's going to go in the snowball. He'll get the kill, but he will die for that. Now Sniper is back up, Dracho back in action, and Liquid, they look to respect him. Man's going to get dragged back. Let's put the ult in time, so he's going to get the Eclipse going, but the damage output is too high. He falls, but boom, he'll trade his life for it. Mickey jumps in to get the kill. BKB on cooldown for 4 seconds. Getting fully focused down Sentry as well. Team Tickles can keep him protected. That base will be defended. They are going to have to head back and defend. There's Liquid, they're in with a push. And okay, well, yeah, okay, they're not even going to have time to set up a defense. They were not ready for this one, or they just didn't care. At the bottom rank Scott.
Oh, he has literally no TP, so he's just waddling his way there.
Well, yeah, to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Enemy team has the luxury of being able to just go high ground because they have this lead, so...
Now, in this situation, if you boom, are you going for the Aegis still?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Does he have BKB? No, he went for the Kaya first. Still go for it. Whatever. You got the Night Stalker vision.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's what Liquid's afraid of, is you know Ace is going to pump the ult, and all of a sudden he sees everything.
Like, yeah, Team Tickles are going to go in on you.
Yeah, I mean, they have to.
Dracho in the river. It gets the BKB off. Protect him now. Glim as well gets him off to the side. He's going to turn. Starts peeping into Zai, but already Ace. He's dying very, very quickly. Ace will go down. The BKB comes to an end. Triple kill from a Tumberman. Tofu also to fall. Boom. The alarm. Okay, he's also dead. Foxy just soloed him at the back.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
casually.
That's when you know things ain't going great.
No, it's just a grandma killing a literal storm god. That's not good.
Seemed like an awkward start to the fight there, Dracho in the river.
Yeah, that's probably, I mean, the literal lowest possible low ground in Dota. It seems like the worst place for a sniper to get caught.
Yeah. This is probably game over by the time. They have fortification. I guess they're up in 10 seconds. Maybe with the fortification they can have one more fight out of this, but the push is coming in fast from Liquid.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, they should have one more fight in. I think they got one more fight in.
Yeah,
Dracho's up in 5.
Is under attack.
I mean, Liquid could also maybe BKB and hit Ancient.
They could do that, yeah.
And they're going to end it. They're not messing around. They want to get this series done and dusted. Or maybe they will get the chance. Moon's going to jump in onto the Tumberman. Zai, he's hitting the Ancient. He's trying to end it. So is the Tumberman. They'll take the Tumberman down the once, but it doesn't matter. The rest of Liquid hit on and finish the game. GG is called. Team Liquid. This win, the series, it's there. 2-1 against Team Tickles.
He's like, why?